Hey, I'm Jeff. I'm here at Rocky Mountain Truck Center with Kurt here. Kurt is a technician with Rocky Mountain, and he's been working for about 5 years with them. And he has a really amazing story that I just wanted to share with everybody about how he just helped out this customer that came in who was really frustrated. So Kurt, you said that you had someone come in a few months ago and just had a problem. What happened? What did he come in for?
We came in and he described that he had a tandem axle motorhome, and he described that the lift axle on his motorhome was lifting when he was going down the road, which potentially could have put extra load on his drive axle. And they are supposed to lift on occasion, such as backing up or making or when they slow down, because it senses that they're going to make a tight turn and it makes it easier to steer. And so they're designed to do that, but his was raising when he was going down the road, and he went to a couple other repair facilities, and they looked at it, and because it was raising intermittently, they just kind of blew it off as, oh, that's normal, and let him go. But he was actually getting a light on his dash that said tag axle.
So he knew something was wrong, and he took it in, and other people were just saying, oh, this is a normal function, but he just knew with that lighting that he had a problem when he got that.
Yeah, he could actually hear it raise also as he got going down the road.
Okay.
Couldn't really feel any difference in the way it drove or anything, but it would have, it could have caused some issues.
Yeah, that's for sure. So when he brought it into you guys, what did you guys end up doing?
Well, we well, first of all, I drove it a little bit and kind of got to understand the issue, and then I got on the computer and looked up in our workshop manual to I attempted to look up wiring schematics in our workshop manuals, and because it's a Freightliner custom chassis product, they don't always put every bit of information in the workshop manual, and so some of that stuff is a little bit fuzzy. So I made a call to, they call it FCCC, and got in touch with a representative, a technician there, and he, I described the situation to him, and he once again agreed with previous people that was normal operation, but I don't think he was understanding exactly what I was trying to explain, and so I requested some schematics because I told him I wasn't able to find any in the workshop manual, and so he forwarded me the correct schematic for that vehicle, and so that was helpful. Then we kind of knew what we were looking for.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, you took time. You knew that even though he was told that it was all normal, you guys could have easily just said, yeah, I mean, this looks normal to us. We've been told it's normal. But you took time to look into it. You believed the customer, and you were going to figure this out. And so you went to the point where you ordered schematics to fully understand. That is amazing. And then after that, when you did that, you said you were working on it, and you were, getting up into the engine trying to figure out what happened when you were doing that.
Well, I was just I got up in above the axle, which of course on motorhomes everything is kind of difficult to access, and I worked my way up in above that axle and was looking at the wiring and where it was routed, and kind of pulling some of it out of the loom, out of the harness and stuff, and tracing it out, and just trying to get to understand, how everything was routed and how it worked. And I unbundled some stuff and came across a couple wires that were just sitting there, and I thought that was kind of unusual. Well, this was right at the end of my shift, and so I just passed that information on to the next technician for the next day, because that was the end of my week, and he was going to pick up on the project the next day. And so we advised the customer that maybe we found something, and then the next technician picked up on that, and he actually found a solenoid valve that those wires were supposed to be attached to. And so he may have ran over something that flew up and knocked those wires off, or who knows what happened. So.
Wow. So yeah, not only that, but you went up into the engine and kept looking to make sure if there was a problem, you guys were going to find it. And so I think that's an amazing story, and that's the kind of service that you guys are going to get at Rocky Mountain Truck Center. If you have any problems with your truck, they make sure that they take time to find out what that problem is. And how to solve it, and they're not just going to leave you high and dry like some other companies might do if they're not sure how to handle it. So you can work with Kurt here or the other people on their great team. You can see some teamwork that they worked together and made sure they got it done. So thank you for that, Kurt. I appreciate it.
You bet.
All
Thank
right.
you.